Where are you at?
Now we're
live.
How many people do? One thumbs up.
All right, how's that?
We love you.
That'd be better.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yep.
All right, let me get on the chat here.
How do you know if the pillow you're sleeping on is garbage?
I'm hoping my, now that I've changed the settings on the AdSense, that it'll be better. All right, good morning, y'all. We're going to be starting in 2 minutes. Thought I'd get this fired up so that people can get on here. Looks like we got 20-some people on already. The Toasted Rabbit from Austin. Caitlin DeHart from Arizona. Good morning, good morning. Corey Wassel from Weston, New York. The New York Carolina Girls. Good morning. Junior, you're looking dapper this morning, Junior. You're looking very dapper, sir. How's everybody doing this morning? You gonna say hi, Junior? Rachel Crane, good morning from Indiana. There's Junior live in living color. You want to say what, babe?
Yucky.
You want to say yucky?
Go ahead.
Mr. Soulless, good morning. Shelly, Martin, Donnie, Lon. Mr. Soulless says, hey, Junior.
Oh, that worked so good. That strainer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a cold brew organic cotton filter deal, and it's been subjugated to strained milk. So there you go. Hey, Althea, how you doing? Good morning. By the Bay Girls. Hey, Junior. Hey, Jan Henderson, how you doing? Ah, Toasted Rabbit, her husband's home today. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna be doing a staycation next week, so I just took the week off, and we're gonna be hanging out, and so we may or may not be posting videos next week. We'll kind of see. We're gonna be just relaxing and chillaxing. Adrian Stefan and the McElroys. Good morning.
Good morning.
We live in Northeast Texas near White Oak.
No.
Oh, you're so beautiful, girl. You're so beautiful. No? Okay.
Hey, nope.
Just rinse it
What are you doing?
Junior, don't touch the screen, Junior.
Oh, those are.
This is like the 3D version of the Texas Boys Live for breakfast. Oh, Caitlin DeHort ordered one of the skirts you talked about.
Oh, good. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. What football team? We don't particularly care for football.
I know that's blasphemy in Texas.
Yeah, I know. That is very blasphemous in Texas. It's funny, before I moved to Texas and when I used to overtly religiously watch football, I was a Dallas Cowboys fan, believe it or not. The irony, there's true irony in all of that. There's lots of ironies in life.
There's a lot of irony.
A lot of irony. Man, I worship the Dallas Cowboys. I moved to Texas and stopped watching football. There you go.
And it's funny because I grew up riding and showing horses, and I would be so jealous if I heard of somebody that got to go to Texas because, you know, it's like the land of the Cowboys down here, and all of that I grew up with is like all around me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Toasted Rabbit says, I'm really greedy about the time I get to spend with him. He's my best friend. Made me happy to hear Texas mom say you were her best friend.
Yeah, we're best friends. It cracks us up when people are like, why do you interrupt each other? Why do you, like, all this contention stuff? I'm like, that's funny because, like, we've just grown up together. I met TD when I was 17 and I just was turning 18. And
Sissy, why do you interrupt? Because you're a girl.
And we've just been through so much life together. Like, yeah, it's just funny that people try to imply things sometimes.
It's okay though. You know, we understand.
They don't.
If anybody trying to talk, woman.
He's fucking.
If anybody understands, it's Texas Dad. I mean, Texas Dad understands women.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? And I'm just a kind and gentle soul. You know, that's why everybody. You know what the most asked question?
Even if you were the kindest, gentlest soul, you think you would understand women?
No, I still wouldn't understand women. But anyway, you know what the most commonly asked question on the Texas Boys channel is? Does Texas Mom have her own channel? And I think that's largely in part to the fact that every time Texas Dad opens his mouth, women around the world cringe.
Because guess what? If Texas Mom started a YouTube channel, it would have 10,000 subscribers the first day.
Hey, Art and Bree, good morning. Great to have you on.
Art and Bray. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's first.
That's great.
When is that baby coming?
When's that baby coming, Art and Bree?
That baby.
What in the world? Doesn't everybody ask you that? When are you going to have it? I think tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yeah, sounds like a perfectly scheduled time, right? Wish I knew. Exactly. Good morning, Brenda Smiley.
Good morning, Farley.
Hey, from Junior.
Hey, from Dada.
So what are we doing this morning? 1870s, what's up? Good to have you on.
Hazel says that one's watching, but it's not. Just a
One's watching. We actually have 27 people watching.
12 and 15, wow, 30 and 34. Michael Payne, good morning, from Michigan. Art is working today, and I was talking to him at work saying, I wish I was in labor so he could come home. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. I know, poor Texas Mom, she's already starting to feel it, and poor Bree, you're way further along than... You'll be in Texas next weekend for what?
Who?
Where are you guys going to be in Texas? Richard Rousseau, good morning. I didn't even mispronounce your name this morning, Richard Rousseau. How do you like that?
Wow.
Just not feeling funny this morning, Richard. Oh, Conroe. Your dad lives in Conroe. We have friends in Conroe. We've been to Conroe. I did a job in Conroe, actually.
No.
For a Sunbelt.
Hang out. Have a good day.
So your dad lives in Conroe. Check that out. Texas roots.
Hey.
1870s. Either Todd or Rachel. Is that Todd's dad or Rachel's dad that lives in Conroe?
That's so funny. Yeah, we got friends in Conroe.
Yep. Yeah, we have friends that moved from up here to Conroe. How many animals do we have?
I don't know.
Around 1,000.
We try not to think about it.
Yeah, we tried it.
No. Thank you.
Oh, Rachel was born in Texas.
Stop.
I knew there was something.
Stop it.
I knew there was something
Stop.
about you, Rachel. That
No.
just that common sense that that comes from being born in Texas.
Sweet demeanor that she has. How are livestock doing? They are doing great. We got the little bull calf is getting a little too rascally for me.
Not for me.
I think it's time for him to move on up
Yeah.
the road. He likes to play.
He does like to play. He is the trip.
And not all the time, but when he wants to, he wants to. And when
Not in a mean way, but he just wants to like headbutt you in the knee.
Yeah, it's just for the little ones. It's a little.
yeah, and for me, I'm not like in a position to like fend him off.
Yeah, Texas Mom is not as fleet of foot as normal.
No,
Her feet are kind of swollen.
I'm not swollen.
Rebecca Tenbrook, good morning. Mapleberry Farm. First time on the live stream.
Yeah.
We just subbed the Mapleberry Farm. They're off grid in Alaska, I think.
Wow.
I said howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Good morning, Rebecca Tenbrink. And I didn't say Tenbrook this time.
We went to school with a lot of Tenbrooks.
Texas Mom is due in June. Mid-June, right?
Mid-June, yeah. Everything's going great. I went to Midwife this
Canada,
week.
I'm sorry.
And
I thought that.
everything is perfect, going along perfectly. Yeah, a little baby boy, Bree. So it is boy season, I guess, in the
Yep.
homesteading world.
Another Texas boy.
I think everybody who has had babies lately
Yeah.
with homesteading has all had boys. So yeah, another little boy.
Yeah.
Yay for midwives. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah.
This will be my third baby with this midwife, and she's amazing.
She's spectacular.
She's so low key.
She's all the Texas status.
She's all that I am not when I'm in labor too.
Man.
I do really good up until those last several minutes, and then it's done.
I wish I could do all that stuff and read a book and watch a video and do all that stuff, but not yet anyway. I guess if you have to, you do what you gotta do, right? Let's see. Midwives are the best. Can I crochet and send the baby a blanket? Of course you can.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh. Toasted Rabbit wants to know if she can crochet and send the baby a blanket.
Oh, that would be so sweet. Yeah.
How many kids do we have? Okay, hold on. Everybody get in line here. How many are there in this house? I always forget.
We have
One,
5.
5 and 1 on the way.
Yeah.
And then there's me, so that's 6.
Yep, 6.
Let's see here.
So yeah, we'll have 5 boys and 1 girl.
We got
Oh, Toasted Rabbit made one for Art and Brie. That's sweet.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, a lot of work goes into crochet.
Man, you ain't lying.
We'll appreciate that. That's
That's
a lot
something
of
else
time.
Texas Dad can't do is crochet.
I can't do
Have babies
crochet.
and crochet.
Well, and have babies. I can't do that. But,
How many?
oh, they're boiling down the maple sap today. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, we got to put together our baby spring animal collab that we're doing with the Toasted Rabbit. Put out a really
Yes,
cute
we're gonna get that
spring
done
baby
here.
video.
We have a couple of different videos we're supposed to be getting done here.
Yeah.
And,
That's got to get done really soon.
been
I
crazy.
think that's like the end of the month
mm-hmm.
ish, right? Which is like where we are.
Yeah, we are at the end of the month, aren't we?
We
It's like
are.
9 more.
Kind of goes fast sometimes, most of the time.
Just how it goes.
It does.
I remember when Goober was just knee-high to a grasshopper. Look at him now.
Oh my. Yeah, so Bree, your last baby was big, right? I think I remember you saying on one of the videos that Brighton was like 10 pounds, right?
Oh my, what was your biggest one so far? 9.5?
9.5. Little Butterfly was 9.5. She was my biggest baby so far.
She was a big O. She still is a big O.
Yeah, she was never little. So
Nope.
She's
like
tall
almost
and-
as big as Junior.
Yeah.
Bright was 9.
Whoa, Justice was 11.
Oh, Justice was 11. Okay, I couldn't remember. I knew you had a big baby in there. Okay, yeah. Brighton was 9. 9's big too.
Man.
11 pounds, yeah.
Whoa. Oh dear.
11.
All right.
In the 50s. Woohoo! Welcome
Wow.
to springtime.
The 50s.
The 50s.
It's been
That's
really
cold.
neat here because in the mornings it's been in the 40s, which is really unusual.
That's
And it's
cool.
been nice and cool in the mornings, and then it gets up to like 80.
80.
The late afternoons are cooling down a little bit though. We're enjoying
Yeah.
it. Usually,
It's awesome.
this time of year is already hot. So,
11 pounds. Man, that's unreal.
an 8-pounder here. Yeah, I've had some 8-pounders, babies. 9.5 was a little scary for me, but
Wow, even Canada's 41.
you
Whoa.
don't know until they weigh them, so I guess it's not so scary until you see the scale and you're like, wow.
Yeah, and we have friends coming to visit from California. They're on the road right now.
California.
These are YouTube subscribers, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
they're
cool.
bringing us some.
They're bringing us some
Oh.
super awesome,
They send us a picture. There's like
super awesome stuff.
avocados, 5-gallon buckets of oranges.
They're bringing Texas Dad some fig trees.
Yeah, that's all he cares about.
Yeah, that's all I care
He
about.
doesn't care about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Just the fig trees.
Just the fig trees. We had some cool fig trees. Yes, Jessica, I had her at home. I had my last 2 at home, and then the one prior to that, I had
Oh, yeah.
at a birth center. My first 2 I had at a hospital. So I think I'll probably make a video sometime. The month of May, I'm gonna do all baby related videos when I do a video. So I'll probably go over birth stories and stuff like that. So Lord willing, we will be having this one at home and not at a hospital. But
Lord willing.
You never know.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Just be thankful to have a healthy baby.
That's right.
That's the point.
All right, we have a work party tonight. It's a company, great people, but so much worldly stuff going on. Do you let your kids to experience things that are worldly, so you can be thankful for what they have? Not overtly, we don't, but we experience life and we visit people, and you experience things and see things, and I mean, go to Walmart. Good grief.
Yeah, I think they.
You want to experience life? Go to Walmart. You'll experience all that life has to offer, and hopefully that'll scare you onto the straight and narrow path.
That is true. That is the truth.
Bree said we hold our birth plans exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I heard this once. It's a Marine saying, obviously I was never in the military, but, well, not obviously. Everybody thinks I'm in the military because I cut my hair short. But no plan survives first contact, and that has been a code that we live by. No plan survives.
One reason why I love magazines.
That's a good point. Yeah, the magazine racks. Oh my! Yeah. And I wasn't even thinking about the magazines at Walmart, Brie. I was thinking about the people.
The people are interesting. Now, our Walmart is a little different vibe than most.
Just a little.
But the cool thing to wear to our Walmart would be overalls. But,
that's cool.
And we do have a lot of conservative.
Yeah, like if you think that it's going to take 30 minutes to go into Walmart, just plan out there. You might be there for an hour.
Walmart is
it's great. Everybody's going to talk to you.
Talk to you for like an hour.
Everybody. Everybody you know and don't know is going to talk to you for a long time.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast?
Great question, Rachel. What's for breakfast?
Donuts.
Donuts?
Oh, yeah. So we have this favorite donut shop. I know, you can crucify us now because of our...
No, it's an organic donut shop.
It's not organic.
Wink, wink, honk, honk.
Because we're cutting edge here in East Texas. There's just organic everywhere here.
Yeah, now, if you go to Waco, there's snowflake donuts. And no, I would not stop there. And I have no idea. And sorry, Toasted Rabbit, but I don't know if y'all have a snowflake donuts in Austin, but I'm like, what's this doing in Waco? This should be in Austin.
So I walked. So it's something with us in the donut shop that they'll give us free donuts. So most of the time when we go through the drive-thru, we'll get some breakfast sandwiches and maybe a little tiny box of donuts, and then they'll give us 13 donuts for free every single time.
The lady gives us free donuts.
So this time I walked in because it was like 10 minutes. It was literally 10 minutes after their closing time. That's what it is down here. Like, they'll stay open for around 10 minutes after their closing time.
That's how Texas Boys does everything.
Yeah.
10 minutes
after. So we get there 10 minutes after their closing. We get there. We buy some, breakfast sandwiches, and then we buy five apple fritters. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, he's not going to give me any donuts. Doesn't matter. It doesn't look like he's going to give me any donuts. So we're almost about to cash out. And the lady that usually does the drive-thru, she walked out, looked at me, and I think she was Spanish, so she was like, blah, blah, blah. And then he grabbed this.
What'd she say?
Blah, blah, blah. I know what she said.
I'm teaching him Spanish.
Yeah.
So I know you're
we
all
do
impressed.
homeschool.
Yeah.
Everybody's impressed.
She said something to the man there, and then he grabbed this ginormous box, and then he packed it full of like 22 donuts, so... all for free, so.
All for free. Only in
I'll
Texas.
have an
pretty
apple
cool.
No, I will have the apple fritter.
I'll have a glazed donut. I'll have a glazed
Thank
donut.
you.
That's for you.
Eric, what's going on, man?
Everybody go check out Eric's channel. He's
Eric, at The More You Grow, he's got a beard going on. He's one of my bearded brothers.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yep.
Is our Embry still on here? So So Bree, tell Art he needs to jump in on the beard.
The non-collab beard.
Wow.
Beard collab, not beer collab. Beard.
Beard with a D.
Yeah, so we want to hear why everyone wears a beard.
This is mine. These are two halves.
Oh, don't do that.
Sorry.
You're just demolishing it.
No, I picked it up.
See what happens around here? See what happens? See what I got? It's like been crumpled up, and it did have a bite out of it, and I did not take the bite out of it, and so that's what. The sugar addiction kicks in. Oh no! The sharks are circling. The sharks.
Bree said, haha, okay, he wears one because I like it, he would say.
Okay.
Really? That's so funny.
That's funny. Yep, Texas mom likes my beard, so I had to.
I'll have six.
Hold on.
Sissy.
Wow.
Thank you. Ooh, it's so much better now. Keep the donuts flowing, people.
21 donuts.
I had to work hard to get my beard approved at the office, but we got her done. So
And you never had a beard your whole life
I never had a beard my whole life
until
when?
what, like a couple of years before we moved down here?
I had a beard in college. Yeah. Not when you met me. No, I was trying to impress people then.
Who were you impressing?
You? Texas mom. That was back when I didn't look like 50 miles of bad road. See you, Mapleberry Farm. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I know my fire and rescue friends cannot grow beards due to, let's see, who else can't? Some oil well guys can't because they have to wear the respirators too.
Did you say oil?
Oil well.
Oh.
Some oil well guys can't wear beards. Okay.
Evening.
Evie, good morning.
How is flowing?
Uh-oh, Mrs. O's making donuts this morning.
What?
Check that out. Can we feed the animals? Bobblehead!
Boom.
Bobblehead collecting the crumbs from the donuts, man. That's what I'm talking about. Saving it for later. That's what the beard's good for. Because sometimes you'll be eating a donut
Why'd you stop?
and it'll just like stick there. No.
Not really.
Unless you have a chocolate glaze tonight.
Hey, Adrian Stebbin, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Art made a video about his beard protects him from flesh-eating bacteria at work. Now that
He did miss that. I watched that one.
I missed that one somehow. But sometimes when work gets crazy, I miss a lot. So that's what I'm taking. Work has been nuts, so I'm taking next week off, and it is going to be spectacular staycation.
I just don't want to look
It's
like I'm
gonna
12.
This is our first staycation that we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think it is.
Uh-huh.
So we're really
Yep.
excited.
Where's the sausage? Do we have any sausage this morning?
No, I didn't have any sausages.
Don't say the S word.
I mean, we don't have any
Stuff.
things
Yes.
that, yeah.
Start with S.
Did you
So,
Evie loves your covering, Texas mom.
Thank you. It's an old one. It's an old scarf. So if you haven't gone and checked out Josh and Mandy's channel, they are really good friends of
cranking
ours.
it.
And they're doing it, man, with this. They moved. We have a video of Josh and Mandy interviewing them about a year ago. But they dropped everything. They dropped the whole city life, all of it.
It's our most viewed video.
And moved to the country, got this little 5-acre plot, and they are like making it happen with like nothing. They're just amazing. They're doing the market garden thing, and they're just a young couple. They are just so much fun to watch, and we've been on them to start their own channel for at least a year since we've known them. And finally they did, and they got this rabbit thing going on. They've just really...
And gardening.
And the gardening thing, yeah, too. So, yeah, go check them out. They're just a lot of fun. If you have any kids, it's very clean. Josh just takes his time and goes over building stuff. So our boys are learning by watching him build.
Oh, channel service announcement. Let me know. You know, whenever anybody asks us about these satanic commercials on our channel, I give them the ad blocker because we block all of our ads on our router. And I kept meaning to, it's so difficult, at least for me, I don't know, a lot of that stuff's difficult, but I went to go in, I said, you know what, I'm going to adjust these ad settings again because I had drastically restricted them. So I went in to adjust the ad settings, everything, all of my settings were erased. They literally, everything was checked.
What?
And even, check this out. So there's like these specialty advertising settings, and it literally, one was esoteric, occult, and black magic was an advertising setting, and somehow it was checked on our channel. I apologize to everybody. I mean,
Yes.
so I went in and drastically restricted them again. So if you see anything crazy, let us know.
Please let us know.
Always comment. I can send you the ad blocker to put in your router.
Yeah, we don't want your kids watching that kind of stuff. I mean, it's...
We didn't even know that was on. It must have got updated by YouTube.
Yeah, they totally updated. They removed all of our...
And the thing is, like, why isn't there a family-friendly option?
Yeah, it should just be one button to push, you know?
One button, family-friendly.
And who in their right mind...
We restored almost every category in the so that was so good.
And, you know, our hope is for the boys is if we can get enough potential partners, you know, and we're kind of working on it. We're really excited about teaching textbooks, and we're going to be doing some videos. We're working with teaching textbooks. We're really excited about that. We're going to be doing a teaching textbooks giveaway.
Yes.
We've been using their product for 4 years.
Tell them what teaching textbooks.
And it is teaching textbooks right now is an online math curriculum. When we started with them, it was a CD-ROM curriculum. It's now web-based teaching textbooks 3.0, and we are going to be doing some tutorial videos and a review, and we're also going to be doing a giveaway.
Now,
we're going to be giving away a subscription.
Yeah, I've been using the teaching textbooks for, I think it's been 2-3 days now, and I've been loving it. It's so much fun.
I've been using the CDs for 4 years.
No, I mean, yeah, CDs, but I mean the online one.
Right.
Yeah.
But we've been using the product
but,
for 4 years.
For 4 years. Yeah.
But now Swedish did a video, this week or last week, about I'm just thinking with the advertising and things like that. There was like a YouTube union. I don't know if that would help with the advertising.
I don't know. I joined that YouTube union on Facebook.
Does Art and Bree know anything about that? I keep saying Art. I'm sorry, Art's not there. Bree, do you know anything about the YouTubers union?
See you, Darcy Hay Farmer. See you, Central Roots Farm. Yeah, the ad block, I can, what I'll do is when we're done, because I have it on my phone, so I have to go to it, but it's, I think it's actually called Ad Blocker, and it's a beta test that they're running, and I forget exactly what it's called, but you can go right into your router and put the IP ad blocker in there, and it blocks the ads from the router, so they never make it to the device. Yeah, Swedish Homestead made a video about, you know, what YouTube's doing and all that stuff. And there is a YouTube union that is growing pretty large on Facebook. And the Swedish video was just this past week, so it's in the last... Rufus creation.
He made some bread for breakfast.
Rufus made some bread for breakfast. We're on a low carb This is all keto this morning. Keto, paleo.
Yep.
That's organic. That's organic bread. So
That is
actually. Yeah. That makes it okay.
So what we would like to do is we would like to partner with enough vendors that are family friendly vendors, obviously, and just eliminate the whole AdSense altogether.
Or like, if anybody out there knows, can you partner with like one advertiser,
like Wix or whatever.
It seems like on Justin Rose's channel, he's
all
got Wix, and that's the ad. Like, I would love to know how to do that. I mean, like TD said, even if it's just a couple advertisers,
like B&S, anything, just a real lows, just.
But the easiest thing that YouTube could do is just make a family-friendly button.
Yeah, they could do it, but they won't do it.
The wicked.
So that's what we want to do. I mean, there's just not a viable platform that's ubiquitous enough. Because what a lot of people are recommending is going to Vimeo, and that's what Swedish was talking about. And on Vimeo, oh, Wranglestar does that. Okay. He's so big though, he can probably just select a ad. Well, they probably negotiate for an advertiser for him.
Right. I don't know if maybe that's where a network would help you.
And we did have a legitimate network contact us. I'm just not interested in a network because I don't want anybody dictating to us our content or anything. I mean, we're going to be who we are, and eventually when YouTube censors us for being who we are, I mean, they've done it to some people and they're going to do it. So but there's not, Vimeo, the problem with changing platforms is your channel is not going to grow because there's not the ubiquity like you have with YouTube, and that's why they kind of run the show.
They're able to reach so many different people on YouTube, so and we just enjoy sharing it, and the boys don't make that much money on each video. I mean,
no,
it's so minimal. I mean, most of them are like $10, I think.
Maybe. I mean, a lot of them are like $2.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you factor in all of the time, which we're not doing it for the money, we're doing it to share and just be part of the community and Homestead community.
Yeah, and honestly, we do want the ad revenue because they're always they're upgrading stuff for the channel. So I mean,
it helps us to not have to put in so much.
To not be a bleed,
Yeah. But we don't mind putting in we just consider it part of their education because they're doing all the work with it.
See ya, Rachel.
Annie said the beard video is worth at least $12.
I totally agree. I mean, it was so funny. We had this idea, we wanted to do this beard video, and me and Goob went outside to do it. And I was like, we're doing the beard video tonight. So I get home, and we started doing it, and it was terrible. And I had all these great ideas during the day, and it was just terrible.
So like that version that I edited up was out of like if I would have made a raw video of nobody would have want to watch it. It was so bad, but
he can do some magic with.
He makes Texas Dad look smart.
Yeah. So the starting of the video, that's where he totally messed up, and he said 10 reasons why, and then he said a couple things there, and then he's like, wow, this is gonna botch the editing. So then he's like, oh well, we'll just go work on the chipper, and then I'm like, okay, I'll just grab the camera and just see how it rolls. And then he just started doing it.
Yeah, we've been looking for a chipper, and this is a super hilarious story. It's like a threefold hilarious story. So we were looking for a chipper. So I'm like, let me check out Let's Go. For anybody that's never checked out the app, is it called Let Go.
Let Go.
There's an app called Let Go.
Let's Go is Becky.
Yeah. Let's go, Becky Sunshine. Let's go.
Okay.
I did. That's a copyright infringement. No. But there's an app called Let Go, and it's kind of like a Craigslist kind of deal, and it'll do it by your zip code. And so I found these 3 chippers on there, so I sent everybody a message. And this guy it was like a $900 or $1,000 chipper Troy built, 10 horse, and it's like a $1,000 chipper. He wanted $500, and I'll abbreviate the story because it's a long story. Yeah. But so I messaged him like, "Yo, man, would you take 400?" And he was like, "If we do it right now," and I'm like, "Sweet, let's do this." So
where did you end up?
So I'm like, he's like, "Come meet me by the store, right?" And then I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go." And then the store is look, casino and gambling is totally legal in Texas. And this store used to be like a little deli convenience store. And apparently now it's like a one-armed bandit gambling house. And they can do it under the pretext that it's a lottery or something like that. And so I'm waiting outside this thing, and it's packed out. And it's like in the middle of nowhere. I mean, for all I know, they're cooking meth in that joint.
There's a taco shop right.
Yeah, and there's a taco shop right there, right? So this guy, I'm like, so we get there, and another guy pulls up because everybody's pawning their wares there, I guess, to go double their money inside or whatever. And so this guy's like, "You looking for a camera?"
And of course he's got my kids.
Yo, and I was packing hot heat too. I'm like, yeah, right. I wasn't even concealed. I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen, so
You had one on each hip.
Yeah, dude, I was ready to rock and roll.
You were like the UPS guy.
I had a little 25 Buffalo tucked in my beard here. So
that is. Hey, we should have put that in the beer.
I know. Conceal carry. That's a good one. Dude, Jeff Trigg could conceal carry in his beard, man. He could hide a bazooka in that thing. So this guy's nowhere to be seen. I call him again. He's like, "Oh, I'm inside. I sold this lady some software or something." And I'm like, "Oh boy." So I'm like waiting outside. So we wait outside.
Whatever you want, you can get it at the casino.
Yeah. And then so he finally comes out, gets in his car. He's like, "Yeah, my property's right down the road here," and all this stuff. Right. So he goes down the road. Oh, this is so crazy. It's like a mile.
My husband follows him.
Yeah, this is so crazy. And so we go down the road and we get to this lot, this gravel lot, and there's a fence there, but across where the gate used to be is like a metal wire. It's like one of those vinyl coated metal wires, and it's wrapped. I mean, we're talking about hillbilly to the max. Like,
he's like, "Someone stole my gate,"
and then he's like, "Somebody stole my gate. Can you believe it?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, man." I said, "This guy's taking me back here to put me in the rob me blind or something, right?" So
I'm like, man.
And of course, Goob's with me. Yeah. And I'm like, this is going to be great. So we go back in there, start talking to this guy, and this poor guy, man, just unbelievable. But so, just having a lot of challenges and everything, and got in a real bad accident, and I felt really bad for the guy. And we start monkeying with this stupid chipper, man. We were there for 2 hours. He's like, "Oh, it starts the first pull and everything," and he pulls it and like 8 gallons of water belch out of it, but it cranks over, and I'm like, "Yo, check it out! It's somehow running." Had 2 flat tires and all this stuff. So
didn't even have an air filter on it.
Yeah, it dies. It won't turn over.
I gotta just say something. If anybody ever wants to sell anything, he's your guy. He will buy it.
If you have a sob story. So we go through all this, and I'm listening to this poor guy, and I want to be a testimony to the guy, and I'm talking to him, because he's had a bunch of different young friends die of cancer. Crazy. I mean, people in their 20s and 30s dying of prostate cancer and all this stuff. And so I said, so it wouldn't start. It was frozen, and the whole nine. And everything in me said, "Do not buy this thing, leave," and all this stuff. And so I gave this guy a tract, and I was talking to him. He's like, "Oh, are you inviting me to church?" I was like, "No, man, I ain't inviting you to church." I said, "But I do want you to read this, And I said, "Look, man," and I said, "Yeah, what's the least you'll take for it?" He's like, $375. I'm like, "Oh, man, dude, this thing doesn't even turn over." And so I said, look, man. I said, look, I've been hard up before. I'm going to give you $400 for it. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? You know what I mean? I was like, you got my number. Call me anytime. You know. Because he was like, I just need somebody to talk. I was like, yeah, man, you can call me. And all this stuff. So I take this thing home. And see, the thing with me is like, I hate wasting money, And I would have much rather the guy needed money and me just gave it to him versus like me buying this thing and I'm like, and now, so we bring it home, we start working on it, so we spent 2 hours there. Then we're like back here.
So we were back here, right? And then I'm like, Rufus will get it fixed with me. And then
I know Goob sold me on it because he's like, bring it home, Rufus will fix it.
He's like,
so we took the whole entire thing apart. Me and Rufus did, and Buddy. We took the whole entire thing apart, threw all the bolts, everything into a big tub of oil, so that it could all sit in oil. And he's like, oh yeah, there's probably a branch in there that got the blade stuck. It wasn't. It was rusted solid. So we poured loads of oil on it. We finally got the blade to spin. We put it all back together. And on the beard video, that's that night that we got it fixed. We pulled it, and I wrote a text on there. We forgot to turn on the gas. There's a little switch.
Yeah, that's Texas Dad's mechanical acumen coming into play.
So we switched it on and went. It started up first pull, and it's been running great.
Yeah, it's running great. So Goober said, because we get on all these chip lists, and Goober said, as soon as we get a chipper and get it running, we're going to get a huge pile of mulch, right?
And guess what?
And literally, so yesterday my phone rings, I answer, and they're like, hey man, you guys are on the chip drop, and we've tried like 4 different times to drop mulch, but we're afraid of the dogs. And I'm like, man, all you got to do is go there and honk the horn, and they'll come out and let you in and all that stuff. So, of course, we got a super gigantic, probably like 11 yards worth of mulch yesterday. And but we do have a chipper, and it's like wicked powerful, dude. It blasts the chips out on the ground, and it'll literally like erode the soil. So
yeah, drill a hole in the
we have to like diffuse it when it comes out. Or
so you just pile big old logs in front of it so that it'll. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. So so our chipper's running good, and I text the guy back. I'm like, hey man, we changed the spark plug and the air filter, and told him that the chipper was running good, and so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that was our adventure from last week. How do you like that bread, Junior? Is it yummy? Hartway Farm said, what do you say? Processed donuts and raw milk. That's funny. Yeah, so we're gonna we'll have a really good week here. We'll get a lot of stuff done around the house. Gonna hang out with some friends, some new friends, and some old friends. And Josh and Mandy. Josh is building me a couple rabbit tractors for the back orchard.
How many is he building it for?
2. And I'm trying to.
Another piece.
Yes, please. We got a whole loaf over there. I'm trying to encourage Josh. I think it's an awesome product that I think he could probably sell to, obviously, to local people. I don't think. Well, it's possible if he could pack the components in a box, he could potentially ship them.
Pre-drilled and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean it's built right.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did you see how many like corner braces he put in that thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's super legit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep, so that's what we're doing. So what else do we got going on this week, boys? Got anything?
Nothing. Relax.
See you, Jessica Green. We're gonna relax. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And then what do we? All of the trees we have pears set, nectarine set, plum set.
Yeah.
I think lots of blueberries. We have 6 varieties of blueberries.
And then Junior decided that all the strawberries that are all green on the strawberry plants were like so good, so he ate them all. So
Yeah, Junior ate all the strawberries. You can hear him talking about it in the
Strawberries.
yeah,
In the beard video.
In the beard video, strawberries.
And the big beer.
In the beard video.
It sounded like Subway,
Sounds like he said Subways.
but it's strawberries.
Type. And he ate a couple. He ate a bunch of blueberries, so.
Oh, and we had a blast. Goob had a blast flying the plane.
Yep, that was pretty.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna fly it. You're gonna
Next
have the
time-
backseat. I'm gonna fly
Next time, Rufus and Junior and Buddy are all gonna fly it. It was fun. It was great. Yeah, it was neat. And it was wild. When he did that low pass, that was pretty wild. Yeah.
Because we
If
coming
we
like
could
this in the.
if we could have captured that on film, that would have been cool, but we couldn't really capture that.
Only when we get like a couple more GoPros.
it. It's like this. You're like, whoa. When they're
Yeah,
trying
that
to
was
go.
fun. That was fun. Yep. So we're gonna be plans. Our friends that are bringing, let's see, 2, 4, 6. I think he's bringing me 7 different fig trees from California. And and I found a great connection for banana trees. So I'm going to be getting a couple more banana trees, and it was the Grand Maine, the Dwarf Cavendish, and because I asked him which is good for zone 8 that'll actually fruit, and the California Gold, Grand Maine, and the Dwarf Cavendish. So I'm going to be getting a couple of those. We already have a couple Cavendish 3 out front. So see you, Brady. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good weekend. Yep. So. Yep, so we're going to be getting a couple more banana trees, getting like 7 or so more fig trees. We'll do a food forest update. All the different elderberries are growing great. So we got fruit setting, which is kind of incredible. I didn't expect any fruit to set this year. And our pear trees are just jamming. I mean, so we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. The great now TD is bananas for figs. Yeah, we eat a lot of bananas, so
Yeah, if we could get some of them to grow, that would be super cool.
if we could get bananas to grow, it would be cost effective.
But they look cool anyway, so I'm kind of just excited about having them, even if they don't produce anything.
Oh, cool. Eric's taking some. Eric, do you know what variety they are there at the school? Eric, man, those the mulberries are doing great. A couple of the fig cuttings survived my the fungal gnat deal, so that's going good. I gave a couple of the mulberry and pomegranate cuttings to Josh and Mandy, and they're doing really good there. The pomegranate cuttings, for whatever reason, they're there, but it doesn't look like they're taken. But the mulberry cuttings are doing great.
Man, Josh Mandy's pomegranates are
I guess you
cool.
don't know what
Huh,
variety.
yeah, everybody's soil's a little different. But
Yeah.
when we first came down and we had a little rent house, the man who rented us the house, the little farmhouse, he was given some banana plants,
His
and
banana trees are huge.
he just planted them along the side of his house,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason they just loved it there, and he didn't think they would come back that next year, and they did come back, and they had little babies and stuff, and
Yeah.
they did well. So we'll see how we do with them. We kept the ones that we already have in pots because they're a little more delicate, right? They'll have to, they're not the cold hardy kind.
No, we'll see. You know, they'll freeze to the ground, but they spring right back.
Right. So our neighbor who's the master gardener, him and his wife, he was saying that they'll die back, but then they come back. But so then they only get so big doing that. So if you want them to really continue to grow and not die all the way down every year, then you have to
Move them, yeah.
move them. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we had a sub say that one person digs them up and sticks them under their house. So I don't quite understand how that process works, but
They said they wrapped up the roots.
yeah.
And then they just stuck
Evie
them.
wants to know if we're getting bees.
I'm not into bees too much.
Well, we've talked about it several times, but we went to a bee class.
Well, the bee class was very intense. It was like
See you, Heartway Farms.
We were there with a bunch of like super nerdy bee people, and we were kind of like a fish out of water because we didn't know what we were doing. But there is a program down here, so check into it wherever you are. But there's a program down here with the local beekeeper association or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a state beekeeper association. I don't know. But anyway, there's a program. I think it's through the 4-H. But I think it was 12 years old and up. If your child had an interest in beekeeping, they will give them all of the equipment that they need to get started with beekeeping. If the child, like if you're going to agree to take them to, I think it was like the 4-H classes or something for it. So Goob is now old enough to take advantage of that and do that if he had an interest in beekeeping. They were just looking to promote beekeeping and just kind of keep it going because it is more of a
waning art.
Yeah. So they're trying to get younger people into beekeeping.
See you, Annie. Do you mean like see us in YouTube or see us in Texas? Just curious. Yeah. Evie says the Everflow is really easy. I've seen that, and I've asked a couple people about that, and they seem to think that it's hype. Is that the one where it's got the spigot in the bottom and honey just pours out the bottom? Because that seems...
We have friends in Indiana that are super into their bees.
Yeah, Indiana Dad and Trigger are super duper bees. Man, they make some good honey too.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. It just seems a little time intensive with the bees, and I don't really have any time right now to put into anything else. And like, we got to be careful with our time. Like, I'd rather TD spend his time planting more fruit trees and taking care of that.
Well, I think.
And we do have, the thing about bees is we do have, we were out front last night and TM said, is that a honeybee? And we do have them here. There's an abandoned house in the woods next door that has a large swarm in the wall. So we have them here. And we have lots of mud daubers. So we have plenty of wasps to pollinate, and they're everywhere.
Yeah. And the one year, was it last year or the year before, when we got bombarded with honeybees?
Yeah, that was,
swarms.
That was
last summer.
We got like a swarm of honeybees. They were like covering the front of the house, but they moved on, thankfully.
Yeah, it's just a swarm.
It's weird because, I'm looking at a lot of jobs, and I was at a funeral home last week. And I was at 2 jobs last week. One had a swarm in the wall, and the other one had just had a swarm removed. So, it's not whatever reason they're swarming or whatever, but they're here. I'm hoping that they...
Ben said look into swarm traps.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of people. White House on the Hill's doing that. He built a swarm trap to collect them. Dooloo, what is up, man?
Dooloo was cracking me up yesterday. Was it the video yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh my, he was cracking me up.
Oh, they're doing a safari today. Have fun, Dooloo.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Donuts. Yes, donuts go good with safaris.
Yeah.
Don't feed them to the animals.
Yeah, just be careful, because sometimes the animals bite back. What was that? Was that the giraffe?
No.
That was an ostrich. That stinking thing.
That thing almost got me. Did it get me?
Got me.
It got Daddy. And I was like, wind down your window. Wind down your window.
And then you're like, are you crazy?
He said, it's going to bite me. It's going to bite me.
You're like, no,
Dude, got a new truck. He thinks a buffalo's going to crash into it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's great.
At least you didn't get a ram or a ram into your ram.
A ram would ram your ram.
Yeah, have a fun day, Dooloo.
Yep. Yeah, well, I don't know. Is there anything else we got to talk about this week?
That's it. Our staycation.
Yeah, we're doing a staycation, so we probably... I don't know how many videos we'll post next week.
Well, we'll have
a couple.
I know we have some.
We're going to have a Monday haul coming out on probably near Sunday. It could be. Excuse me. It could be on Sunday or Monday.
We'll have some videos still coming out, but it might not be every single day next week because we're going to be enjoying our time with Texas Dad.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying my time doing nothing. Nothing
He never
work
does
related.
nothing.
Nothing work related.
Yeah, right.
It's
You're not gonna answer yourself.
as a matter of fact, I was doing work junk this morning, and somebody literally just texted me right now, and it was work related, and that's why I was like, let me do this so this person doesn't harass me for the next week, even though they know that I'm going to be off next week, but that won't prohibit them from harassing me.
No, what you have to do is you just change your voicemail and you say, I'm on vacation.
What's up? Leave me alone. I'll call you in a week. Bye.
Is that have a good vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you it did too.
You have to. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have barriers. You gotta draw lines.
I need a
So-
well summary.
A well summer rooster. Hit
Okay,
me
well
up.
summer.
I'll travel for it.
Okay, so Bobblehead's looking for a Welsomer.
We'll travel for it. We'll buy it, and then you come here and get it.
Do we know anybody with a Welsomer?
No, I'm not sure.
What's a well summary?
It's a breed.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm not sure. Have you looked on backyard chickens?
Yeah, have you looked on Backyard Chicken, Jeff? 'Cause-
Sometimes you can search by your area and put the word out and find one.
when we were up north, we used Backyard Chicken a lot. Yeah.
Which people were closer together.
Yeah, densely populated.
Now it's kind
Now
of.
we use Craigslist.
Now we use
Yeah.
Craigslist and end up at illegal casinos.
Yeah, now we use Craigslist and let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let go.
Let go. Just let it go.
Just let it go, Texas Dad. The chipper's working. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Even if the chipper didn't work.
Even if the chipper didn't work, it would be okay. But it's such a relief that the chipper did.
Actually, the chipper works awesome because it makes this like crazy fine.
Thanks to
chips.
the boys. We should just do a video of everything you fix in a week, boys. Because
Yes.
they fix things all week long, especially Rufus.
And what
Anything
Rufus
that's
can find.
broken. So he did the chipper this week. He
Oh, did we
fixed
show 'em
the brand new
butter knife?
spigot for the
Oh, show them the butter knife that
for
you
the
made.
garden.
Oh, that's-
Get ready for this, guys.
Oh yeah, this is hand hewn
This is.
on the Texas Boys Homestead.
I don't know if Mr. Rain's on here, but he's gonna be impressed.
Hey, Diane Brodeen. So there is the hand hewn. Look at the attention to detail
Yes.
and the added
Put it
design.
really close so they can see it. There's the butter
And
knife.
if you notice, I had this knot on my head, and that was from we were all in the living room, and I was laying on the floor, and one of the little ones were like, ooh, ooh, and went, bloop, and dude, it was a real little knot, but it was huge, and it was red. and
Was
hurt.
it the butter knife?
Yeah, it was a butter knife. It was one of the, but they made a couple different wooden knives, and it was that Joker. Woo, I heard.
And Rufus made me a couch / daybed last week. That was super exciting.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I fixed a brand new sprinkler that was broke.
And he fixed the brand
And
new
Rufus
sprinkler.
fixed a brand new sprinkler that was watering the
That's
garden.
right. These boys are
Did you turn on the sprinkler, buddy?
Yeah, it's all.
amazing.
Next step.
Amazing. They keep it all working here.
Greetings from the Netherlands. Ad and Monica Morse. Good to have you on from the Netherlands.
Hello.
You can appreciate our wooden butter knife. Because I think that's kind of standard over there.
Yeah. Wasn't-
Oh
I
yeah.
thought that was a Swedish.
Well, the Netherlands,
No,
Sweden, they're all
Sweden.
kind of close together. They're all,
Pretty close.
yeah, I mean, they're not, I don't know. I'm not a geographist. Is geographist a word? I'm geographically challenged.
There
How's
you
that?
go. There you go.
I'm not National Geographic.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess we's going to be getting on to doing something before it rains. It's going to rain about 2 inches today. So,
That's what they always say.
Rolling Thunder Homestead. Good morning.
hey, Rolling Thunder Homestead. I think this is your first live. Good having you on. So we have Rolling Thunder, and then we have some folks from the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And we have Mason Lantz. He said next step his own kuksa. So there's some more
There you
barn stuff that I'm not really sure what a
Kuksa.
kuksa is.
Maybe it's a coop.
But I'm sure it is.
Yeah, and we'll hopefully hopefully be able to get some more building videos out, maybe. But we just need some lighting in the shop.
Yes, and I talked to Richard, and we're going to be working on the lighting in the shop.
Richard. One.
Oh, a kuksa is a hand-carved traditional cup from a burl.
Oh.
Check that out, man. That would be awesome. Mr. Rain makes super awesome stuff like that, man. He makes cups and bowls and all that super awesome stuff. And well, you don't need a lathe for that, but it's much easier with the lathe.
Yeah.
So we might, you don't know, we might make a lathe or buy a lathe.
No, you just attach it to your walkie-talkie.
I
What's
know.
a lathe?
A lathe is
Thing that's better.
a spinning
Oh,
tooth
those
that-
things.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you take
yeah.
like little chips over there.
We don't hunt yet, but I have several friends that hunt, and we're supposed to be doing. I have lots of guns, but I don't hunt.
Lots.
Well, you and everybody else.
Yeah, we're in Texas. I mean,
Yeah.
good morning out of Goshen.
What's up?
Life in Texas is awesome. Are you guys still in Carolinas, or where are you guys at? I saw you planting strawberries with Justin Rhodes, man. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
cool.
assuming you guys were at the
Blueberries,
premiere.
blueberries.
Blueberries. I'm sorry. Yeah, blueberries and blackberries, right? I think.
I
They
think
had
it
them
was just-
working.
Yeah, we're working.
They were all working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, they haven't had any more traveling issues, right? You've been,
Only if you haven't shown them on camera.
yeah, I think you just had that one little glitch there early on, and now it's just been smooth sailing, kind of.
Yeah, we watch every video. y'all post.
We do.
Well, I do anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Goob stays current on with everybody.
Well, not everybody.
Goob's in the know. We just left North Carolina. Now we're in Florida, heading to Colorado next.
Oh.
I know y'all don't like the heat, so
Okay.
I know y'all are gonna end up in Missouri probably. Or everybody wants to go to Missouri. Well,
Well, the best time to come to Texas right now.
got all these Californians coming here. I mean, no offense to our friends for visiting from California.
This is actually like it's the best time to come here, but it's not like the best time because we don't let everybody stay here. They're like, oh, it's so beautiful here. And then,
The heat will be here.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
will
know
be
why
here.
the heat's not here yet,
I don't
but
know why, but it's like
it's kind of amazing
yes,
right now.
yesterday. It was
Everyone
like so
does
crazy.
want Missouri. We're not so sure. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're going to end up in Alaska. Because if you don't move to Texas or Missouri, you just got to go to Alaska. So there you go.
Just
Decision made.
dive right in.
Yeah, if you're not going to Alaska, you're going to Maine.
Uh-oh, they're going to be in Wisconsin. You're going to be visiting Big Family Homestead.
Oh boy.
I don't know how those people do it,
I'm
man.
gonna go get some cheese.
Helen in space. I was about to say hi, and I'm in Missouri. I was pushed out of California, born and raised, and ended up here. That's funny. I got my first 3 elderberry plants I got from Bob Wells Nursery, and then I got my ranch and my Bob Gordon cuttings from Terry Durham at Hill Harvest. Eric, are you still on here? Terry Durham's place in Missouri is Hill.
Doug and Stacy have a video on Terry Durham and his elderberry, so you can go
Yes,
check
and
that out.
you can still buy maybe elderberry cuttings from Terry. Hill Harvest Farms, I want to say Hill Harvest Farms. If you Google Hill Harvest and elderberry, Terry's website will come up. We'll be driving through Texas, going to Colorado and back. If we have time, we would love to stop by. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We would
super
love to
cool.
have y'all stop by. That'd be great.
That would be super cool.
That'd be super neat. Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, you can just you can send us an email when that gets closer, and we can. I hate the YouTube Messenger thing because stuff gets lost in there. And
Right.
I've just never had a lot of success using that.
Yeah, emailing us is the best way, and then we won't miss it somehow.
Yeah, and Terry Durham's, and you can just tell Terry where you're at because the reason I went with the ranch and Bob Gordon is he said that was best for this zone. And literally, You just stick them in the ground, and
Put
every
a little
single
azomite on them.
yeah, little mycorrhizal and.
Yeah. Literally, that's what we did. Stuck them in the ground.
Hi, Giselle. Thanks for watching.
Good morning.
But just stick them in the ground and they're cranking. The only one, I don't think my Ozark survived. I got an experimental Ozark cutting and I got it to leaf out. I put it in the swale and it was literally the only place where the dogs would walk on the swale and they stepped on it like 3 times. So,
yeah, but the other ones that we got from
but the rest of them are cranking.
the other elderberries are trying to challenge a tree. Like you can see them, like the tree's like here, and then the elderberries are like here. So.
Oh yeah, the Adams from last year are.
They're challenging
crazy.
they're challenging the other tree if they can grow faster
it's incredible.
Or higher than the
and
other.
They spread so fast too. I mean.
Like they already reached the end of the swale and now they're working back.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of elderberries at the other property.
Yeah, and then Terry Durham said we went to the elderberry class and then he said they just bush hog theirs down. So we won't do that, but we'll cut them down to the ground and then we can use the cuttings for more elderberries.
We haven't had any buffering or any error messages on this end. Hey, good morning, Rain Country.
Good morning, Mrs. Rain.
How's it in Rain Country? I don't prefer college or NFL. I used to worship the NFL, but I don't watch professional sports anymore.
Yeah, we kind of got away from the whole professional sports.
You can watch 30 random facts about the Texas Boys.
Oh.
There's lots of things that we got away from.
Yes.
And it's made time for a lot more.
Yeah.
Becky the bread maker just outside of Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
All right, Brenda, go get your tours done. Thanks for hanging. Wow, sunny for a few minutes. That is awesome.
That's crazy.
Got a little sunshine there.
A little bit of vitamin D.
Where are you outside of Philly? Our neighbor is from Conshohocken.
Mm-hmm.
Conshohocken.
Conchi.
Conchi. For all you local Philly people that have driven on the Shorekill Expressway, he's from Conchi. What others known as the.
Almost shot me with a rubber band.
Yeah, can you not do that?
The
The Schuylkill.
How are Texas mom and the baby doing? I'm doing great.
Upper Darby.
I'm feeling good, as good as you can feel being this big and pregnant. I'm due the middle of June. And we're having a little boy. And I went to my midwife this week and everything is good. All is well. So we're just clicking along, waiting for a baby boy.
Do I like Chicago? Now, how do you mean? Because...
Do you like Chicago? I'm from Chicago. We don't really like any cities, so there you go.
Sorry.
Yes. All cities are Babylon. I don't like Dallas, all right?
I don't like even little-ish cities that are close to here. Like, I don't like going grocery shopping. Really.
Jose Gregorio Ramos Posada. Saludos, mi amigo. And I say stuff like that, but I don't know Spanish.
Buddy is learning how to.
It was better than Buddy's Spanish that he did earlier.
No, it was better than Goober's. He went.
Yeah, Buddy wants to learn Spanish. He's been working on that. So yeah, if you are just joining
Venezuela.
If you're just joining us, we are going to be doing a staycation for the first time ever, and TD's going to be home for the next 9 days with us.
Jeff said Chicago is worse than California. I lived in both. Jeff got away from Chicago. Well, he was in the You weren't really in the burbs, right?
I don't even like driving through the cities.
I don't like driving loops around cities. I just get away. That's why we're doing a staycation. Like, we're just gonna stay here.
This is our little
oasis.
Like we always whenever we did go on vacation, whenever that was, and then whenever we would, like when we were coming, like we were so happy to come back home. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
So
It's good to be it's always good to be home again.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun, but it's always
yeah.
good to be back.
It's always good
Yeah.
to come home.
So we will have some videos coming out next week, this coming week, but it will be a little less.
Week will be
than-
like very, very few.
Yeah. So just bear with us.
Yeah, if there's no videos,
Yeah.
No. We'll have a couple videos.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
maybe.
we'll have a couple videos, but
I'm gonna be relaxing.
we're gonna be relaxing.
Chillax.
How's Mr. Rain doing, Mrs. Rain?
Probably working on some type of project, probably.
Vacations are more tiring than staying home. We were talking about that last week, that once you have so many kids, it's not a vacation anymore. It's called a trip. I think the McElroy said that. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, and it is a trip.
And it's a trip, and it's a trip. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a trip, that's a trip, yeah.
The older kids are totally different. Like, they're super cool and you can pack them up and just go and have fun and enjoy. But when you have the little ones, like, it just makes it all so complicated with, so yeah. And we're going to be... And then when you have the little ones and the bigger ones, it makes it like you're feeling like you have to do more things to make it fun for the bigger ones, but then you're kind of stuck taking care of the little ones too. So it's just really a lot of work.
Yeah.
Mr. Rain is doing good drinking.
Doing jet-fueled latte. Oh, that sounds so good.
And I'm not into flying. And I'm not into driving really far either. Like, that just takes all the fun out of it. If I have to drive 10 hours or something to go get somewhere, like, forget it. That's just...
Not for me.
That's not fun.
Yeah, we really wanted to be at the Great American Farm Tour premiere, but it just wasn't going to be viable.
Yeah.
And it would, even if Texas Mom wasn't pregnant, I don't know quite how viable it would be. I don't know. We'll
Not
see.
with the little ones.
With the little ones.
It would have just been, we would have probably had to break it up driving there.
Yeah, it would have been a...
Then you're staying in hotels and it's just a fiasco.
Yeah.
How do we celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day?
We don't. Well,
You say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, we just don't.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thanks.
Sometimes the kids will make cards, for daddy.
Don't do
But
that.
it's nothing really set.
I don't.
We grew up with a lot of I grew up with a lot of pressure on all the holidays. Like, every Hallmark holiday was super high, intense pressure. And it was all really, really important. And, you couldn't miss anybody so it was crazy intense. So I'm very relieved
Yeah, we don't have to do that
to
anymore.
not be involved with that anymore.
All right, y'all. What do you think?
Yeah, that's awful. It was awful. It was like, did you get your grandma? Well, did you get your
it's
great grandmama
crazy.
card?
It's
Well, did
so
you get her
crazy.
flowers? Well, did you? I mean, it was like so.
yeah.
I'm just so glad, our family was never like that.
It was very.
I still get birthday cards from my mother. That was from, my 12th birthday. What? Oh, here's this last 6 birthday cards I bought you. I finally found them. I love you, son. Thanks, Mom. Well, you could have saved yourself $40.
Just give me $40.
Yeah, his family was a lot more relaxed. But that's because he was the baby of 6. So that just goes to show you, I think, that with the more kids you have, you just can't stay on top of it all.
Yeah.
You have to let some things go.
Yeah, that's why it's just better to, oh, cool. We just got an email from Out of Goshen. All right. Well, as soon as we get off here, I'll check that out.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
That'd be super cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Every family's different. So, I mean, it's just all different. We're not saying, what to do with your family at all.
Yep.
Every family situation is different. And like his family was super low key.
Super.
And if we were still up north, we would still get your mom a card or get her some flowers for Mother's Day just to honor her. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
It's we understand. You have your personal convictions and you live by them, and you let people know what they are. You don't compromise, but at the same time, you just don't have to be a jerk about it. And I'm a jerk. I mean, I am. I mean,
people say it on the channel,
and I say it, and sometimes I do act like a jerk, and and that's part of why I'm not perfect. Okay, I don't want to get into a Bible study on how we can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, and that means that I can be perfect, because I still don't think that that's humanly possible in this mortal flesh.
I think Bracken admitted on their live stream this week that they are not perfect either. They're not perfect.
Because, and I could do a great Bible study. I've been studying this a lot lately because I want to be able to give an answer scripturally on this, but yeah, I'm not perfect. And
he's getting better with age, just like
I'm like fine wine or cheese. Like I get stinkier the older I get, but I taste better. New wine in new bottles. But oh boy, we're starting to get silly here.
Get witty.
Let's get witty. We'll check it out as long as it's family friendly and appropriate. We'll definitely check it out.
What is it?
I can neither endorse or sanction this channel.
Becky James has said her hubby is the youngest of 3, and they have 3. Yep.
Oh, check that out.
That's funny. Yep. 3 boys is fun.
Texas. Oh, what's your last name? Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all. Oh, and he's a kid. All right. Well, we'll check you out there, Wit Syncmaster 1270. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, we just want to thank everybody for being on and hanging out today. Becky Jameson, of course. Thanks to our moderators, Rain Country and The More You Grow. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a Goyle. I'm so sorry. What's your name? Who's on first? Don't be silly, Mrs. Rain. There's a lot of people that don't even know who the Three Stooges are, okay? So, Christine Taylor, thanks for hanging out. Jose Gregorio Ramos Posada. Hasta mañana. Or something like that. I don't know.
Bobblehead. Hope you find your chicken.
See ya, Bobblehead. We will have a great staycation.
Yes.
Everybody look for Jeff Trigg at Bobblehead for a Welsumer Reister.
Yes.
Not knowing the Three Stooges.
Hurry up.
Oh, that was happening, Costello. That's even funnier. There you go. Maybe that's why Mrs. Rain was cracking up.
Mr. Solis.
Thanks, Mr. Solis. And Jay Thistle and Mark Edwards were on this morning. Psalm 73.
Out of Goshen.
Out of Goshen. We're going to read your email.
Mark.
Corey Wassel.
Rolling Thunder
Homestead. Ben Fran. Evie Dooloowoohoo. The McElroys, I think they already had the lead.
More you grow.
The More You Grow. Art and Bree was on earlier.
Jessica
Green. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And we probably might stream next Saturday. We'll see. Our friends might even be here. So we'll see how that all pans out.
Matthew.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Maybe even one of the nights we're hanging out, maybe we'll stream live for a couple minutes or
That
something.
would be fun.
That'd be super cool. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.